again, I don't know how to analyze Tottenham right now because like the club is in a mess. Everything they do, they've not won any game since January.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have a win. They don't have any record of any win since January. That is relegation form there for you. So, again, Atletico taking advantage of that. Yes, but I think it's because Tottenham currently they're in a mess and I don't see the light ahead of that tunnel. The way they are going, they are playing Liverpool. I don't see them winning. And by the time they play any of those relegation teams also, I don't see them beating them. So who can Tottenham beat? That's the question. Let's see how they can survive.
Exactly. Emmanuel, do you want to just chime in before we move on?
Yeah. I mean, very quickly. I mean, Spurs is just sad seeing what's going on with them, right? Although as an Arsenal fan, I can't be bothered, man. But it's just as a football analyst that I am, it's shocking that a club with stature of Spurs will let this happen to them. First of all, I think the issue started from hiring Thomas Frank as the coach. He started quite well. I mean, we've won some games during the preseason games, and then won some games at the start of the season. But he just faded. I think they let it last for too long. If a club at the point that we are getting to 10th, 11th position, they should have done something immediately. Ask the man to go something, and then maybe gotten someone from who has Premier League experience. Because right now, it's not about Champions League. They can't go far. They can't down.
Can't win. Yeah.
They can't.
It's about surviving in the Premier League right now. That should be their main target. Surviving the Premier League. They need someone who can, play defensive football for them to survive playing, because now they play Liverpool tomorrow. Honestly, that game, if you ask me, Liverpool has not been great this season. They've not been what we know in the previous season. But I don't see Spurs beating Liverpool, and it's at Anfield, right? They're playing the game at Anfield. I don't see Liverpool. I don't see Spurs winning that game or drawing that game. So clearly, that's already, as far as I'm concerned, that Liverpool will probably beat them, except something happens dramatic tomorrow. But let's see how it goes. I mean, you never know. I feel for the coach, right? He's been thrown into something that he doesn't. I don't think he understands the weight of what is
What is going on?
I don't think
Exactly.
because in the Premier League now all the Southern fans are scared that they're going to go down, and the way they're going, they might well go down because Forest and West Ham seem to be picking up form right now, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what happens tomorrow with Forest when they win the league again. But
Yeah, Forest will play tomorrow. Hopefully, I think they are a bit motivated to keep playing because they feel they can get out of it.
Yeah, of course. And going back to Spurs and the Champions League game, it's I think the man is looking for answers. I feel for the coach, right? He's looking for answers from different places. That's why he started the young keeper, started a different keeper. See, okay, let me get something different from this one. But the guy, for some reason, made those mistakes and they scored those goals. Even not only the defenders to make some mistakes, not just.
Of course.
So it's I feel for the guy. He's trying to get answers from wherever I can get answers from, but the players don't seem to be motivated to win. Like I watched the game against Palace last weekend.
Palace defeated them again.
They concluded the game, and all of a sudden, he give me one careless red card. I mean, how can an experienced defender like Van der Ven do that?
Yeah.
Right? Put someone, you know what you're doing. Like you know what you're doing. I can't just let that happen, right? So it's just I see the player and I'm like, they're not playing with motivation or conviction, no confidence. It's just, and the man has a lot of work to do. I saw someone saying that they might end up sacking him tomorrow once if he loses.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting. They said the management team had a meeting to just decide on Sunday. They will decide on Sunday after the match. So they just said let them watch his performance against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Apparently they will be traveling. In fact, the day they lost that match, they traveled back to England to start to prepare for the Liverpool.
Rubbish. The leadership is to blame. Like you have business
I agree.
Ugo.
I think many changes at that level too also affected them. Danny Levy leaving, getting the new guy from this guy that came from Arsenal to join them. Maybe they've not really thought out their strategy just yet, but they need to figure that out quickly. And then again, if they sack Tudor, who else would they have at this point in time in the season? Who would they bring in to come out? Because we have 8 games to go, right? Or 7 games to go after tomorrow. No, it's 8 games to go after tomorrow. So who would they bring in to salvage the situation? It's just that's the big question that they have to answer.
And the person that used to do it so well was Sam Allardyce, but he's getting old.
Yeah.
Sam Allardyce is getting old. And I think he tried, his last one didn't work out well. The last team that they brought in to salvage with just 8 games eventually relegated,